The Meadowbrook property is a staple of the town of Garner's commitment to maintaining and appreciating the historic and cultural aspects of the community. Originally a country club built to serve the local African American population, Meadowbrook was an integral part in providing recreational services to those in need. The club experienced its greatest membership growth and financial stability during the 1960s, and all of the major facilities were built during this time period. Beginning in the early 1970s, membership decreased, leading to the club's financial and physical decline. The property is of exceptional significance and therefore meets National Register criteria as the only known intact and private African American country club in the state of North Carolina. It was founded before the Civil Rights era and the implementation of integration legislation. In order to maintain the integrity of this historic place, the Town of Garner Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Resources Department has developed plans to transform this golf course into an outdoor athletic complex. This new historic Meadowbrook Athletic Complex will have several outdoor multi-purpose fields, options for additional recreation opportunities such as greenway trails and a putt-putt course.
Garner Parks and Rec has an immense opportunity to capitalize off the population influx that is occurring in North Carolina, specifically the central part of the state. Through 2020, Wake County and surrounding areas are expecting a 36% increase in overall population density. Garner Parks and Rec has already established relations with numerous youth athletic organizations that operate in conjunction with the town to offer services and amenities to the residents at a fair price. So utilizing the connections available, Garner Parks and Rec can begin to promote a new outdoor athletic complex to current youth sport organizations. The strengths are Meadowbrook must be a dynamic and ever-evolving to sustain a high level of maintenance and facilitation. Garner Parks and Rec has experience dealing with outside community partners and sponsors, which is necessary for the longevity of a new Meadowbrook facility. Weaknesses are the human resources are also limited. Staffing requirements for Meadowbrook will likely exceed current budget expectations due to the large maintenance and facilitation needs. The public access to Meadowbrook is also of concern. There is only one entrance as of now. The threats are the success of the project hinges around the core idea of community involvement. Without a strong community backing the programs, they'll never be filled, which will leave the fields empty.
The target demographic that the proposed Meadowbrook complex should look to focus on is integral to its success as a future athletic complex. Garner has a growing population of families that are beginning to call the area home, as made evident by the 51.8% increase in married couples within the city limits. The new athletic facility should seek to take advantage of this growth and market towards the families that surround the neighborhoods around the park. The new South Garner High School being built right near the plot of land should be taken advantage of also. Meadowbrook has also been a historically African American golf course, and this needs to be considered when marketing processes are formed. There are a variety of promotional techniques that can be utilized to reach Garner residents. Adults can be reached through local mailouts that occur annually or before the grand opening of the athletic complex. Newspaper, radio, and television promotion could reach specific population, such as seniors and other adults in the area. Schools in surrounding areas near Garner could also be introduced to the place of production by going on field trips during school hours and attending after-school programs at the site.
Line items presented in the first potential annual operational budget for historic Meadowbrook Athletic Complex are general items as provided by the town of Garner. The budget is an overview of the potential expenses expected for the first year of the complex existence. Plans for staying solvent include grants, facility rentals, space rentals, and partnerships with the community. The pricing strategies that will be used by the organization will be a blend of cost-oriented and market-oriented strategies to cover expenses and to generate revenue, but to also take into account the differing segments within the target market. Outdoor athletic facilities are dependent upon the weather and how the facility changes based on those weather conditions. North Carolina, specifically Garner, is able to sustain athletic tournaments and programs throughout the year, including the winter season. Although seasonality could affect the earnings overall, there are no evidence to project that via the operational budget. We have designed a list of rules and regulations that will be required by the facility. These are related to safety, liability, and general conduct.
As you can see, there are many factors that go into the planning and developing of an athletic complex from a pre-existing facility. This business plan thoughtfully takes into consideration and explores all of these options. We hope that you will be able to utilize these recommendations in the construction of the new historic Meadowbrook Athletic Complex.